It's a harrowing image. Children who should be playing, learning, and dreaming, instead being dragged into the darkness of war, forced to become instruments of destruction. In several regions around the world, child soldiers are not just a tragic relic of the past, but an ongoing crisis. Let's delve deep into the 10 countries where this unsettling phenomenon is most prevalent. Number 10. Mali. In the vast stretches of the Sahel, Mali has been gripped by conflict for years, especially in its northern regions. Jihadist groups and various militias exploit the vulnerability of children, recruiting them to serve both as fighters and support roles. The kidnapping of children for use in these groups is not uncommon, and often they're indoctrinated with extremist ideologies, making their return to normal life even more challenging. Number 9. Nigeria. The mention of child soldiers in Nigeria immediately brings the name Boko Haram to mind. This extremist group has become infamous for its kidnapping of schoolgirls, as seen in the Chibok incident in 2014. However, it's not just girls. Boys too are abducted, trained, and used in combat or as suicide bombers. The trauma inflicted on these children is immeasurable. Number 8. Syria. The Syrian civil war, a complex maze of conflicts between the Assad regime, rebel groups, and ISIS, has caused devastation for over a decade. Children, particularly from impoverished backgrounds, often find themselves coerced into joining these factions. Some are attracted by the false promise of salaries, only to be thrust onto the front lines. Number 7. Yemen. Yemen's dire humanitarian crisis, a product of its civil war, has seen children suffer immensely. Armed groups, especially the Houthi rebels, are known to recruit children, some as young as 10. These child soldiers are often sent to battle-hardened areas, becoming human shields, or forced into roles where the risk of death is incredibly high. Number 6. Afghanistan. In a country plagued by conflict for decades, the Taliban's use of child soldiers is unfortunately not a new phenomenon. Known as the Taliban's little warriors, these children undergo rigorous military training and ideological indoctrination. However, it's not just the Taliban. Local militias in their battles against the extremist group are also guilty of employing children in combat roles. Number 5. Myanmar. In Tatmadaw, Myanmar's military and various ethnic armed groups have been involved in internal conflict for years. Children, especially from ethnic minorities, are at high risk. They're abducted, threatened, and often forced into combat. A well-known case from 2016 involved a 14-year-old boy who was taken from his family and found himself on the front lines. His story, one of escape and eventual reunion, offers a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. Number 4. Somalia. The militant group Al-Shabaab is the main culprit behind the recruitment of child soldiers in Somalia. Using a combination of threats, force, and indoctrination, children are made to commit unspeakable acts. In some instances, children have been used as human shields during military confrontations, putting them at the forefront of danger. Number 3. Democratic Republic of Congo. The DR Congo has been a hotspot for child soldier recruitment for years. Various rebel groups, often fighting for control over the country's mineral-rich regions, have employed children in their ranks. Children, sometimes as young as 7, are abducted, drugged, and used in combat. Number 2. Central African Republic. The Central African Republic, amidst its internal conflicts, has seen children become a significant part of various warring factions. Both the Seleka rebels and anti-Balaka militias have been guilty of recruiting children, often through force. These young souls are then subjected to grueling training, abuse, and exposed to the horrors of war at an age when they should be shielded from it. Number 1. South Sudan. Topping our list is South Sudan, a country that has witnessed one of the worst child soldier crises in recent history. Since its civil war began in 2013, thousands of children have been recruited by both government forces and rebel factions. Villages are raided, and children are forcibly taken from their families. They are then thrust into roles that no child should ever know, from fighting to acting as spies. Child soldiers, while a grievous breach of human rights, are unfortunately a reality in various parts of the world. Behind each statistic is a child, a lost innocence, and a story waiting to be told. As the international community, it is our collective responsibility to advocate for change and ensure that every child gets the childhood they deserve.